Hi. Okay, have you revised vector that we did, the introduction to vector we did yesterday? Have you revised it properly before the class, everyone? See, today's topic is written on the board, coordinate system, addition, subtraction. If you remember, yesterday at last we discussed briefly about vector addition. We will elaborate it today, but I want to test you with the questions, some questions that we have done yesterday. So here you go. Now take pen, take paper. These are 5 questions. You can take 20 marks. Total marks you can take 20. It is revision of yesterday's topic. Wrong answer -1. Tell me answer, just true and false, just a basic revision. Okay, chalo, quick. First question. A vector can have maximum 3 directions. Tell me true or false. Vector can have maximum 3 directions. True or false? If you remember, a vector can have how many directions? Infinite directions. A vector can have infinite directions. So here we will say that this one is false. This is not true. Second statement, direction of vector means angle measured with a given reference. What do you think, it is true or false? Second one. Yes, that is some angle we will take with some reference. Suppose x-axis we are taking as a reference. So this angle of vector, that angle is called direction, which has been measured with a certain reference. So second one goes with T. Third one, a vector will not change if rotated by 360 degree. Now here I want your answer first, then I will write. Third is true or false? Third is true. Third is. Most of you have become intelligent. No? 1, 2 wrong answer are coming. It is absolutely true. This is a vector. See everyone, try to understand this. This is your vector, right? And when you are rotating it by 3, when you will rotate, it will change. No doubt in this. But when you will rotate, there is a special case. When you are rotating with 360 degree, 360 degree means it will rotate, it will come like this, all complete circle. And again, vector will come here only. After 360 degree, vector will come here only. So neither magnitude is changing nor direction is changing. Will the vector change? Will the vector change? Nor magnitude nor direction. What you think? It will not change. So it is saying vector will not change if it is rotated by 360 degree. What is that? True or false? Absolutely true. Understand this. No, this is a vector. This stylus is a vector. Rotate it by 360 degree. It came at the original position. You started from your home. After 360 degree, you came back to your home. So is your position changing there? Okay. Now come to the fourth one. All quantities having directions are called vector. That is absolutely false. This is false. Directional quantities, if it is a vector quantity, direction is mandatory. But if it is a directional quantity, it may be vector, it may not be vector. One example we took yesterday regarding this, if you remember, that was electric current having a direction from high potential to low potential, but it is a scalar quantity. So don't misjudge this. Vector means direction. Direction does not means vector. Yes. So that will be false. And fifth one, vector addition means net effect. That is the topic for today. So this question will help you in revising that also. When we are talking about vector addition means in this only one term is misleading. Vector addition is not addition. Algebraic addition it is not. Just addition is a term there. Vector addition means everything but addition. So vector addition means what? That is the net effect. Always we have to see in mind what net effect a vector is producing. That net effect is called vector addition. So that will be true. Answers are in front of you. Now in your chat box, write your marks. Out of 20, who got what? Out of 20, who got what? 20 marks. 20, Dikshita 20, Little Star 16. First of all, you guys are so honest here, no? Good. Most of you got 20. So this is the best revision we have done for the yesterday's topic. Very good. Nice. Even if you have not got 20, you have got where the mistake we have done. Mistake is always a learning. Okay, that's also a positive thing. Can we start today's class now? Are you ready for the next discussion? Next discussion, 20, clap for all 20, and who have not got 20 for them also. That's all. First, you are honest. Second, if you have done some mistake, you have learned something new. That is also a very bright thing to have. Today's topic, addition of vector. Now, start this topic, understand this topic. Physics is all about basic understanding. Very difficult question we are doing or something we are doing, that is not actually physics. In NEET, you have to understand the topic first. All questions will, due course of time, you will do yourself. So we are starting addition of vector. Addition of vector in the fifth question, just we have written, it is net effect. Always keep this in your mind, कि when you are doing addition of vector, focus on net effect rather than addition. This word, as I said, is misleading. Always keep this in mind. Addition replace, put net effect here. That is basically the topic should be net effect of vectors. If I have, suppose, one example, okay, then I will explain you polygon law. Suppose you are here, this is you, or you can take this as me also. And some of you pulling me rightward with a force of 20 Newton. And some of you is pulling me leftward with a force of 15 Newton. We all know force is a vector quantity. So this is first vector F1 and that is the second vector F2. How many vectors this body is acted upon by, how many vectors are there acting on this body? We can say here easily 2 vectors are acting on the body. Now I will ask, what is the net effect these 2 vectors are producing? So net effect, here is 20, there is 15. It is as good as 5 Newton is acting on the body. 20 minus 15, 5 Newton acting on the body. It means this 5 Newton is what? That is the net effect. And if that is the net effect, that is called vector addition. How it is written? First vector was 20 Newton. Second vector was 15 Newton. And what these two has produced the net effect of 5 Newton. This is what vector addition basics is all about. Understood? I will tell Soshan for 3 also, 4 also. That is the topic for today, no? Okay? Understood, Andy? This Andy, Koncham, Naru, this I can speak in Telugu, rest you have to teach me. Okay? This you have got it. So basic what I want you to know, it's not about what is 2, what is 3, what is 5. Basic what I am thinking you should know as of now, if vector addition is basically net effect. Addition is a misleading term. Addition I will replace, I will put the net effect and the topic starts as net effect of vectors. Now in this series, in net effect of vectors, if you want to take a screenshot, take, otherwise this is just an example. Okay. Okay, now see. So vector addition is net effect. In that process, we will continue with 2 types of laws. And the first law in that is polygon law. This is polygon law. Wrong written here. This is polygon law. What is polygon law? Correct the spelling there. What is polygon law? Polygon law is a graphical law. Polygon law is a graphical law. What is meaning of this? Polygon law ki meaning kya? What is the meaning? Please understand. Can you see in this diagram? Can you have a look? Vector A, B, C, D. Can you see this? Vector A, B, C, D, everyone. How many vectors are there? Some of you were asking, my shirt is looking like problem. It is not problem. It is problem book. Shirt is not a problem. On shirt problems are there. Is it? Isn't it? Please stop chatting for 5 minutes, for 5-7 minutes. Understand the basics of vector addition and then we will start this. Okay? Chal. Tell me how many vectors we can see in this diagram, everyone. How many vectors are there? 4 vectors. Now, these 4 vectors have their own different orientation here. According to different orientation, vectors have been arranged. Now, I have to find the net effect of it. What is the result and what is the net effect? So, net effect, please have a look. A is here. That point is called tail. And this point is called head. That you know from the discussion we have made yesterday. Every vector has the tail and the arrow is called head, right? Now understand the basics of polygon law. You have to join all the vector, listen very carefully. You have to join all the vector from a head, one vector head, another vector tail, one vector head, another vector. Let me write this for you. Step number 1 for polygon law. Draw vectors in such a way, that one vector starts from the point where its previous vector stops or ends. Okay, draw vector in such a way that one vector starts from the point where its previous vector ends. Now I'm drawing A. What you cannot do, please keep in mind that what you cannot do, you cannot change, you cannot rotate vector. If you will rotate vector, vector will change. So draw vector the way it is given. You have draw A. I'm labeling it. This point is O and this point, let's say, is 1, 0 and 1. See carefully, vector A is ending at 1, arrow is the ending point of vector A. Now my statement, if I have read it carefully, it is saying start one vector from the point its previous vector has end there. So B I will start now, and from where I will start B? I will start B from the point A has end. This is B. What I am not doing, keep in mind, I am not changing, I am not rotating vector. B was like this, I will draw like this. After this, I will draw C. B ended here at point 2. From here, I will draw another vector, and that vector is vector C. What again I have not done, I have not changed the direction. Then I am drawing D. From C, we will draw D. That is the point. See these two diagrams. Same diagram, A, B, C, D. Where we have reached 0 to 1, then we have reached 1 to 2, then we have reached 2 to 3, and then we have reached 3 to 4. From where we started? 0. Finally, where we have reached? 4. Now, who can tell me in this question what is the net effect? Now, tell me the net effect, everyone. What is the net effect produced? We have started from 0 and we have reached at 4. The net effect is always initial to final. What is the net effect? In polygon law, what is the net effect? Net effect is always from initial point to final point. Initial point to final point, simple hai. That is the net effect. So 0 to 4, that will be net effect, and that net effect 0, 4, this is basically vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D. That is the polygon law. So polygon law, I will tell you a basic simple one-line working for this polygon law also, but understand the fundamental of polygon law. What is polygon law? Polygon law is, you have many vectors. It's a diagrammatical law, graphical law. You are just drawing it here. You're drawing it here. You're not calculating analytically, mathematically anything. So what you have to draw? You have to draw vectors in such a way that first vector you have drawn, and wherever first vector has ended, from there second vector will start. Wherever second vector has ended, from there third vector will start, and so on. We will draw the diagram. In this, we will keep in mind what we cannot do. We cannot change the direction of vector. If vector is given horizontal, I cannot draw it oblique because I have rotated it. Vector has new value now, it has changed. So if you're not rotating the way you are drawing, then please read this very carefully. Net effect, that is the vector addition. It is always from initial point to final point. Net effect is always from initial point to final point. That is how we will go in vector addition. Now I am asking your doubts. You say, is any doubt in this? I'm waiting for your chats here. Is any doubt in this? All of you, is any doubt there? Is any doubt, any doubt, any doubt? Any kind of explanation? Bhanu, very simple is this. Write, draw all the vectors the way they are, but one vector is ending arrow. From arrow of first vector, draw the second vector. From arrow of second vector, draw the third vector. And after drawing all the vector, initial to final, that is called resultant. Okay, Venkat, understood? Can I test you on this now? Bharti, see what you are asking. Explain again, I am explaining. These are four vector. Draw vector first. You have drawn vector first. After drawing vector first, here vector first is ending. See this diagram, everyone once revise it. This is vector first, that is vector A. At K point, arrow of vector A has reached now. From this arrow, we will draw second vector, that is B. And where B is ending, from there we will draw third vector, which is C. Where C is ending, from there I will draw fourth vector, that is D. I have drawn all vectors. What is the net effect? Initial to final point, that is 0 to n. And that net effect is called vector addition, that is A plus B plus C plus D. So vector addition is written as addition, it means only net effect. Vector we have discussed yesterday in basics. You can see that yesterday video, what is vector, introduction to vector and all. Now I'm going to test you guys for this. Ready for the test? Ready for the test? Okay, Jashri, how is the net effect? Please read this better. Read this, what is written, it's for you only. Net effect is always from initial point to final point. What does matter in net effect? From where you started, where you reached. In between what you did does not matter to vector addition. Initial to final. So initial to final, in this diagram, initial was 0, final was 4. Initial to final, that is called net effect. And net effect is written as ABC. Okay. Now, how many of you ready with test? Another example. Another example I am giving, but you guys will do it. And then we will discuss. This is for you. Everyone, take your pen, take your paper, free diagram. Tell me relation between A, B and C. Tell me relation between A, B and C. That is for you. 1 minute I am giving. Draw it, all three relation. And then I will do, you can match. We can make it as a class test of 12 marks. 3 questions. Do it right the way you will write NEET. Every question, full precise answer. Chalo, quick, write it. Done. Chalo, time up. I hope you have written it, but if there is a mistake, we are learning here, we will see properly. In closed diagram, first of all, these three are already a polygon. We all know that triangle is the smallest polygon, right? So what is already given to us? Polygon is already completed. Now in this polygon, what is the vector addition? What is the resultant that we have to find? See, from this point, let this point as O, and this point as A, and this point as B. That you can write whatever letter you are comfortable, you can write it. Now what I see, this vector A is helping me to go from O to A. Where I am going? I am going from O point to A point. And then I am going from A to B, that is B point. So vector B is helping me to go from A to B. Vector A is helping me to go from O to A, A to B. These two vectors. Now tell me what is the net effect. Net effect is always initial to final. So which vector is helping me to go directly from O to B? I don't want these two. Directly which vector is helping me? C. So that C is called net. Always keep in mind, net effect is initial to final. Direct vector which is helping you to go initial to final, that is called net effect. Whose net effect is this? C is as good as A and B, because A and B combinedly helping me to go from O to B. C alone is doing that work. C alone is helping me to go to B from A. So A plus B, O to B, and C alone is O to B. So C is resultant of net effect of A and B. That is the point. First answer you got right or wrong? Everyone? Okay. In second term. Now see, any point start. I am taking this point as O, and this point as A, and this point as B. O, I will always take the starting point wherever I will take. When I am looking at this vector, B is helping me to go from O to A. B is helping me to go from point O to point A, whereas C is helping us to go from A to B. From where to where? C is helping us to go from A to B. So, if I am writing B plus A, what I am getting out of B plus A? B plus A is helping me to reach from O to B. But when I see this vector BC, this vector A, this vector is helping me to reach O again. It means if I will write B, here is OB, C vector was there. Again see, B vector is what? B vector is helping us to go from O to A. C vector is what? This is little cut here. C vector is helping us to go from A to B. And A vector is helping us to go from B to O. From where we started? O. Where we reached? O. Initial, final are same point or different point? Same point. So what is the resultant? I started from O, I reached at O, that is equal to 0. So what is the net effect in second case? 0. I will elaborate also, just I am solving the questions. Any question you will find me to do it again, or doubt is there, I will do it again. Okay. Now, third diagram, any point I will start. Suppose I am starting from point O here, and I am going here A, here B. So C vector is helping us to go from O to A. A vector is helping us to go from A to B. So what is O to B? If you write OB, what you will write OB in this diagram? OB you will write first C, that help you to reach A, and then we will write the vector A, and using these two vectors we have reached from O point to B point. But vector B alone doing that work, it is helping you to go from O to B. So it means that is as good as B vector. B vector is also OB. So C plus A OB, B alone is OB, because B is net effect of C and A. So here what you will write in this case? C plus A is equal to B. I have written the answers first. Now two things. Any of the diagram you want me to elaborate, I will elaborate first, and second you tell me your marks. All three, 12 marks, how many you have got? And any of you, understanding physics in one way, first attempt is not necessary. You can have your doubts, you can ask questions, this is how it goes. More than marks, I want doubt. Anyone has clarity, no clarity in anyone, please ask. Don't hesitate in asking doubt. This is the beauty of physics. You will be a very good student when you will ask doubts. Second question, yes, second question I will take. Second question I will take. Most of you are asking second question. C. For second question, see this, if all the vectors, all the given vectors, as many vectors given to us for addition, if all the given vectors, as many given vectors are there, we are talking about all, are in same sense, all the given vectors are in same sense. Okay, all vector given same. What is meaning of that sense, beta? Sense means either we are talking about clockwise or we are talking about anti-clockwise. All vectors are in the same sense and polygon is completed. Polygon is completed. Then vector addition is always 0. Vector addition is always 0. Please read it before I will explain second question. You guys read it. Then I am explaining second question. If your reading is completed, listen the explanation here. What is the explanation? Explanation is very simple. If all vectors are in same sense, I am taking, say this marker, B is here, and then B is going here, then B is going here. This means all vectors, this pen is going in the same sense. So that sense, if I am starting from here, vectors are rotating in this sense. What this sense is called? That sense is called clockwise. If all vectors, all given vectors in same sense and polygon is completed, triangle is completed, then you will start from the point, initial point, you will reach that point finally. So B, A, B, C and A, they all are helping you to reach O. Where you started? O. Where you reached? O. O to O, what is the net effect? O to O, what is the net effect? Net effect is 0. And that net effect is called vector addition. How many vectors are there in that? 3. So we will say these 3 vectors are producing 0 effect. Is this understood now? How to add the vector, give a sum, giving it. Okay. Stop your chit chat in the chat box. You can chat with me. I'm here for some minutes with you. You can have your chit chat after this. Okay. Okay, astronaut. Talk to me, no, when you will get time to talk to me. You guys are talking, you can talk later also, in college also you will talk. Principle of moment is little different, not exactly Venkat. Yes, we can start from any point, that is not a mandatory condition. From any point you can start. My Telugu is not good here, I'm just learning, I'm waiting for you guys, you will come here, you will teach me. So if initial point and final point are same, resultant vector is absolutely right. Usha Sunshine. Okay, absolutely right. You got it well. Okay, I'm asking you one question in this. Everyone solve this question. This is for you. Polygon law. Draw the law. This is vector A. Just write me addition. This is vector B. That is vector C. And this is vector D. In this, can you write me the vector addition expression for this polygon? Just have a try. Doing it wrong or right is always secondary. You are attempting, that is primary. Your half battle won if you are attempting every question. Third question also I will explain. This point, this point, this point. Third question I will certainly explain. This question is for you. Just attempt it. And till the time you are attempting, I am doing the third question. See the third question carefully. Focus on the vectors. In third question, anyone who is doubt having in this, see this, and any point you start, wherever you want to start, start. Suppose I am starting from O point. This is O point, and O to A I am going. O to A I am going with the help of vector A. But A to B, if I am saying this B, B is not in the same sense. If I want to reach B, point B, but this vector is downward, it will pull me from B to A. It is not helping me to go from A to B. So this vector C vector is helping you to go from B point to O point. And A vector is helping us to go from O point to A point. Predict the sense. What sense is this? These two senses are called anti-clockwise sense. So B to O, vector C, O to A, vector A. So you reached, better see here what I am writing. You reached from where to where? You reached from B point to A point. What two vectors has helped you from reaching at A point from B? C has helped, A has helped. So BA is C plus A. One thing always should be in your mind, I am calculating net effect. If you are missing net effect, only looking addition, that will be a problem. Net effect, I am saying B2, I am reaching from B to A, that is the net effect. And that net effect is produced by two vectors. First vector is C and second vector is A. So that is the net effect. But if you will see that B vector, now focus on B everyone. That B is alone helping you to reach from B to A. So what work C and A are doing? They are helping you to reach A from B. that amount of thing is alone done by whom? That is alone done by this vector B. So that is the resultant net effect. Whatever effect C and A are causing, their net effect is caused alone by vector B. So their vector addition B is equal to C plus A. Okay? Understood? Got this? Now this question answer I want, looking at your chat box. First also you want Kaushik, okay, no problem, we will do first also. But in this question, A plus B, okay, these many chats are coming, I am writing the answer, you match it and then you tell. Okay. Ready? Ready, Andy? Okay. Sorry, not okay, no, sorry. See this, any point I am choosing point O. Stop chatting, stop scrolling, pen in hand, see this question. If you have got it, good, not, learn. It is more important. Start from O. If vector A is helping you to go from O point to A point, vector C is helping you to go from A point to B point. So these two are in same sense. That sense is anti-clockwise. It is reverse of the clock. You have seen clock hands are moving like this. That is clockwise. Opposite to clock hand, that is called anti-clockwise. So this is anti-clockwise. In this anti-clockwise, two vectors are there from O point to B point. So I will write OB is equal to A plus C. OB is equal to. Now I will go from O to B, but I will take clockwise path. I am going, initial final point are still the same, and net effect means initial and final only. What path you are choosing does not matter. So OB in clockwise sense, if you will see which vector is the first vector B and which vector is the second vector D, B plus D. Now what we have found, both are OB. If both are OB, both LHS left sides are equal, obviously right hand side has to be equal. So what I will write, whatever is A plus C. What is A plus C? A plus C is OB. The same is B plus D. What is B plus D? B plus D is also OB. So this is the correct answer for this polygon. If you have got it, good. If you have not, you can learn. Okay? And if in doubt, feel free to ask. See this, everyone. After this, I am going on the next slide. This polygon, are you comfortable? Polygon, comfortable? You got answer? Good. Got it, no doubt. Good here. This is called, I told you yesterday, rockstar crowd. Okay. Someone is saying ma'am also, okay. See the next one. What is the next law? Polygon law, just I told you. Is draw all the vector, start from any point, clockwise equal to anti-clockwise. Or in polygon revision, tomorrow we have problem class on vectors. We will do many questions on this polygon. Just understand the basics. Problem practice we are doing tomorrow. We have the problem class. Okay. So next, someone asked me first question also, why he will or she will feel bad. So let's say one also. And up to this time, I think all of you have understood this point. Any point I will start. Suppose I am starting from O. I am going from O to A. Which vector is helping me? Vector A. Then I want to go A to B. What is Mr. there? Mr. B is there to help me. So I have reached O to B, but I have taken help of two sirs or two ma'ams, A plus B. Then I want to write B here. If you'll see A to B. Then I want to go O to B, and O to B I am going with help of alone C. Now I will say C is doing the same help to me that A and B combinedly has done to me. Both LHS are equal, so C will be equal to A plus B. Understood, Babu? Now see the next one. That is the point. You can take a screenshot if you want, but don't take much tension about this. It's very simple. Vectors diagram you have to draw. Wherever one vector end, from there second vector start, second vector end, third vector start, and finally draw initial to final. If already polygon is given, you don't have to draw it, already given, then start from any point. all clockwise vector and all anti-clockwise vector will be equal. Write one trick here. If polygon is given already, in question we don't have to draw it. Polygon is given. Like in this question, 3 polygons are given. Polygon is given, then clockwise vectors, all vectors there in clockwise sense must be equal to anti-clockwise vectors. Clockwise vector is equal to anti-clockwise. Like in this question, A plus B, see, A and B, they have this sense is called anti-clockwise, and C is clockwise. So clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. That you have to do when polygon is already given. Otherwise, you will draw it. College has already started, beta. Your classes will start. When the college will start, college has started 35 years back. Your classes will start. Sorry, just kidding. Okay. College will already open, beta. Your classes will start here. Okay. No change, Babu. When you change position of OA, letters we are taking on ourselves. That letter labeling does not matter. Okay, chalo next. This one. Parallelogram law of vector addition. Be excited in your mind first to understand this law. That is the fundamental of many mechanics chapters, other part of physics also. So parallelogram law of vector addition, first of all, that is, my dear students, is analytical law. Analytical law. Analytical means you can say it is a mathematical law. Now here we are not going to draw the diagram. We will actually find what is the magnitude of vector addition, what is the numerical value of that resultant, what direction is there, magnitude, direction, everything numerically we will find. This is called analytical law, mathematical law, hence many numericals will become. Tomorrow, I am telling today the basics, tomorrow we will do problems on that also. So understand the basic, tomorrow it's your day, you have to do all the problems. To understand this analytical law, parallelogram law, the very fundamental thing if you are able to read, that is given angle between two vectors. Star mark this, this is very, very important. I will ask question also on this. So hold your nerve, understand this. Angle between two vectors is always defined at the tails of two vectors. At the tails of two vectors. You cannot take any angle. You have to take angle that is at the tails. First point. Also important. Always take a smaller angle at the tail. A smaller angle at the tails. Now obviously I have to demonstrate it also. I am going to demonstrate, understand, but before demonstration you need to precisely read what I have written. Angle between two vectors is always at the tails. If I am drawing one vector, that is one vector, and this one vector, this point is called tail, and this point is head. Imagine a buffalo in your mind. There is a tail, there is a head. That is a vector. That buffalo is a vector. Tail, head. Wherever it is going, the direction of motion, that is the head. And the back point, this is the tail. Now, I am saying that this is another vector. See another vector, everyone. That is another vector. This vector is A, that vector is B. Now, for B vector, this is head of vector A. But for B vector, this point is tail. And for B vector, this point is head. Now I am saying, beta, angle is theta. Now in this question, everyone, what is angle between vector A and B? What is angle between them? This is vector A, this is vector B. My question is asking, what is angle between vector A and B? Okay. Time is up. Don't be a watchman. Always looking at watch is a watchman. Okay. Don't be a watchman. Be a physics student. See this class. Okay. In this question, everyone, what is angle between A and B? Angle between A and B, angle between A and B. Only one Dushyant has given right answer. Please read. If you are not reading it, you will not able to solve this. The angle between two vectors is always defined at the tails of two vectors. Tails. But at this point, one vector is having the head, second vector is having the tail. It means the given angle is misleading angle. It is not the proper angle. No, this is not 180. This is not theta. Please understand, if you're not joining the tail, you're not getting the answer. You have to make sure two vectors joined at their tail. That is vector A. Here vector A. Here vector A has a tail. At this point, vector B tail must also lie both vector tails at same point. So B vector is this. I will draw B vector from here. Now you can answer, you can question me. Yes, sir, B vector was here. Why you are drawing it here? Because I told you yesterday, a vector can shift parallel to itself. You cannot rotate a vector, but you can shift a vector wherever you want to. So vector B was here and I am shifting vector B here now. Vector B here to here. There is no rule which is obstructing me in doing so. Vector can be shifted parallel to itself. So this angle, and earlier what angle was given? Theta. Please have a look. This have drawn here. This angle is angle between vector. And what will be this angle? That will be 180 minus theta. How? See the simple geometry. One line is this, one line is this. This angle is given as theta. I am producing this line. This is 180 minus theta because all of us know that one straight line total angle is 180. If this angle is 180 minus theta, this angle correspondingly is also 180 minus theta. So this is vector A and this is vector B. Why I am saying that this is angle between vector? Because that angle is at tails. That is the point written here. Angle between two vector is always at tails. Should I take one more example, everyone? Dot cross are separate. One more example. Yet dot product, cross product. I'm telling you addition. Your dot I will tell you will say sub rotation of vector. Rotation I will say, you will say rotational mechanics. Enjoy the topic running in front of you. Future whatever topic will come, we will do. One more question, please try, everyone. Always keep in mind it is as simple. Join vector tails and see angle at the tail. This one line should be here. Vector tails, angle at the tail. That's it. Kuch bhi nahi hai, nothing is else there. So this question, I hope you will do it right. This is vector and this is vector. This is vector A. This is vector B. What is angle between A and B? Well, this first. 1 minute. What is angle between A and B? Everyone. This shirt is new model, yes. Solve this question, take the shirt. Solve this question, take the shirt. Shirt is for you. But solve it right. You come here, I will give you the shirt. Don't look for Shravya. Shravya must be busy. Answer question is here. Answer it. We need a very strong problem session class tomorrow. Okay, see. I am solving now. Your time is up. Means your question solving time is up. Okay, I am solving. Please have a look. Here only I will solve. This angle was already given theta, yes or no? Keep in your mind, you have to find angle at the tails. Here vector A has arrow, vector B has arrow, arrow means heads. Now I will look for tail. Can I shift vector parallel to itself without rotating? I can draw vector anywhere I want or you want. So I will produce vector A in the same direction. Why I am doing it? Because I want to join their tails. So A I have shifted, A came here. B also I will shift beta in the same direction. Now what I found at this point, earlier their heads were there. Now at this point their tails. This is tail of A and that is tail of B. The tails joined. So this angle I want. And we know vertically opposite angle have the same value, lower class maths. Vertically opposite angle will have the same value when two lines intersect. So this is theta, that will also be theta. So what is angle at the tails? Theta. What is angle between A and B? Theta. It is not completely physics. There is a basic geometry being used. Basic maths is being used. So that should be in your mind. Okay. First tell me, have you got this? Theta answer you got. Theta answer you got. Hi. The game download you are doing, leave the game. No, NEET is the biggest game. It will do game for us. We have to challenge NEET. All questions should be correct in NEET. Your mind should be from now onward 180 marks in NEET physics, 180 in chemistry, 180 in bio, both subject. This is how you should go. Theta you got? How many of you got theta? Who got the theta first? Short will go to him. Who got the theta first? I am not beautiful, Nandu. I am handsome. Beautiful is different, beta. Beautiful, you are saying, sir, beautiful. Okay. So be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to do parallelogram law and vector problems. Parallelogram law is the basics of vector problem. So that we will do tomorrow. Chalo, till the time. Miss you all. God bless. Bye-bye. Sat Shri Akal.
Yes, everyone. We started our topic concentration terms, right? So we will follow the same topic, and next term we are doing now. Yesterday, what we did just two terms: weight by weight percentage and weight by volume percentage, right? So now we will do the volume by volume and mole fraction today. Fine, bacha. So weight by weight percentage was what? Weight of solute divided by weight of solution into 100, and weight by volume percentage was what? Weight of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. But be careful, weight of solute you will take in gram and volume of solution you will take in ml. Okay, fine. And one very important point I told you yesterday, that if our concentration term formula is including volume anywhere, so it will become temperature dependent, right? So after two terms we discussed yesterday, weight by weight was temperature independent and weight by volume is temperature dependent because volume is coming, right, bacha? Okay. So now our next term is volume by volume percentage, right? So let us start. The next term is, I will say third term, that is volume by volume percentage. Fine. Very simple, very simple. You will see it is volume of solute. It is volume of solute, right, divided by volume of solution. Volume of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. As both are volumes, upper thing is also volume, lower thing also volume, so you have to keep units same. If it is ml, it is ml, right? ml or liter, you keep in mind ml, right? So we can see simple example from here. Imagine we are having this solution. In this we have HCl, right? I am saying HCl is 20 ml. In this we have 20 ml HCl, right? And we have here water also. But we have how much water? I am saying water is almost 280 ml. Water is 280 ml, right? So there are two components, solute and solvent, right? So I am asking you, find the volume by volume percentage. Very easy. Find the volume by volume percentage from here. Very easy. Just tell me the answer, bacha. Very good. So see from here carefully. You are giving the right answer. Very good. Volume of solute how much? 20. And volume of solution. Volume of solution beta how much? 280 plus 20, right? Be careful, you will not take volume of solvent, you will take volume of solution, both, right? So into 100 I will take, fine. So what is coming from here? 20 divided by 300 into 1000. Sorry, 100. You cut down 20 by 3. That means 6.66 percentage. Very good. Yes, everyone. Very good, bacha. Very good, right? Next example I am asking. Carefully give the answer. Assume in this vitar our solute is HCl and I am saying its volume is 10 ml. Its volume is 10 ml, right? Or I am increasing a little bit, assume its volume is 100 ml. HCl is 100 ml in our solution and water or our solvent I am giving as 0.9 liter. Be careful, it is liter. I'm giving 0.9 liter, right? Now question is same. For this solution, find the volume by volume percentage, right? Yes, everyone, do it fast. Find the volume by volume percentage, right? Be careful, it is liter. So don't forget to convert into ml, right? 0.9 liter means how much ml? Tell me, right? 900 ml, right? Very good, very good, great. So from here you can see volume of solute is 100 and volume of solution how much? 900 plus how much? 100, right? So very good. From here what is coming? Into 100. So from here coming how much beta? 10%. It is coming 10%. Very right. Very good. You did great. Clear, bacha? So up to now we have seen three things: weight by weight, weight by volume, volume by volume. Now we will do some 5-6 questions on this topic, right? So try to answer these accurately. Clear? Easy questions, right? Okay. Okay, so our first question is, you can see bache here. Our first question is 250 gram of aqueous sugar solution contain 5 gram sugar. It is the weight of solution. It is the weight of what? Sugar. So please answer me the question, right? We have to find the percentage composition in what? Weight by weight. You should remember weight by weight percentage. Weight of solute divided by weight of solution. Very good. Welcome. 5 gram sugar means solute in how much solution? 250 gram solution. Very good. Right? Everyone is saying A. Okay, I will check. What is coming? 1 cancel out this. 5 will cancel out here 5. 5 will 2. Very good. It is coming 2%. It is coming 2%. Right answer. A answer is right. Great, great. Okay. Very good. Almost everyone gave the right answer, right? Now, bacha, next question. Next question is, calculate the percentage composition of solute in percentage weight by weight obtained by mixing. Be careful, we are mixing two solutions. Mixing 400 gram of 20% weight by weight solution and 500 gram of 40% weight by weight solution. So here I am mixing two solutions with each other. So carefully give the answer. Okay, I am taking 2 here, right? In first case, just focus bit on the first case, right? What they are giving in first case? We are having 400 gram, right, of 25%. So first is 25%. It is 25%, right? 25%. I want to find the weight of solute. How much gram solution? 400 gram, right? So from here, if I want to find the weight of solute in first solution, how much coming from here? You find 100 gram, right? So here I can tell that it contains 100 gram solute and remaining 300 gram solvent. Very good. Right, everyone? Great. Next thing is, next question is, next part. 40% is weight by weight solution, and how much ml? Sorry, weight of solute divided by weight of solution. 500 gram into how much? 100. If you solve from here, weight is coming how much? Weight is coming with how much? I'll cancel out this thing. 200 gram. Very good. So this is solution which contains 200 gram solute, right? And remaining how much, bacha? 300 gram solvent. Right? Everyone is doing great. Now, if we mix both of these, we are mixing both of these, you will see we are having 100 gram from here and 200 gram from here. So I can say overall we have 300 gram solute. We have total 300 gram solute, and how much total solvent weight? How much is total solvent? 500 here, 400 from here, and 500. Total weight of solution, if I say 900 gram solution, because I need solution weight. I need solution weight. Very good. So from here, in the final case, if I want to find the weight by weight percentage, how much is coming? 300 gram solute in 900 gram total solution. If you solve this thing, what is coming? 300 by 9. Tell me how much coming? Yes, everyone? Very right, very right. Yes, very right. How much, bacha? It is 33.33%. 9, 3, 27, 3 will left. So in this way, if you go, you get 33.33%. Option which one? First option. First option. Most of you did it right and giving right answer. Very good. Right, bacha? Very good. I'm saying once again, if we have two solutions, so from first part I find the weight of solute, in second part I find the weight of solute, then I will mix them. The total solute is 300 gram and total solution how much? 400 plus 500, how much? 900. So total weight of solute divided by total weight of solution, it is giving 33.33. Very good. Very good, bacha. Very good. We are coming to next question, right? I hope everyone got this point. Okay, try this. Yes, everyone, try this. Calculate the concentration in mass by volume, right? So they're asking me the what? Mass by volume percentage. Let me clear. What is given? The solution containing 3 gram potassium chloride and 75 gram of solution, right? Very good. I want to find the weight by volume percentage, right? How you can find that? Weight of solute, how much? 3 gram. How much is the weight of solution? Sorry, volume of solution, 75 ml into 100. How much coming? 4. 3. 3 will cancel out 3. What is coming? 4%. 4%. Very good. Very good. 4. Answer A, answer A, answer A. Very good. Right, bache? So it is A. Clear? So from weight by weight, weight by volume, volume by volume, easy the question will come. But these terms are important because we will use these terms in the next terms like molarity, molality, mole fraction. You will see that. Okay? Very good. Okay, please tell me the next one. Yashoda, calculate the concentration, that is the weight by volume percent we have to find. Having 10 gram of our solute, 10 gram of BaCl2 dissolve in how much solution? Sorry, 90 gram water. 90 gram water and density they are given, right? So I am very much clear. Our weight of solute is how much? 10 gram, right? I can find the weight of solution. That is 90 gram water plus 10 gram what? Solvent. 100 gram. Very good. Now for the weight by volume percentage, bacha, what we need? We need volume. We need volume, right? What is volume? Volume is weight by density. Volume is weight by density, right? What is weight here? What is weight here? 100 gram, right? Beta, what is density here? Density here how much? 1.09. It is 1.09. Clear? So this ml, this much ml of solution we have, right? Now we want to find the weight by volume percentage. Weight of solute 10 gram. Volume of solution beta how much? 100 by, you can say 100 divided by 1.09 into how much? 100, right? So what is coming from here? If I go upside, 10 divided by 100 into 1.09 into how much? 100, right? So what is coming bache from here? 100 cancel this one. So what left here? 10.9%. Clear? Do we have option here? 10.9. Very good. Everyone is doing great. Yes, very good. Most of you are giving right answer. Very good. Here, bacha. Okay. Now, next. In the previous question, what was important? They asked weight by volume percentage, but they gave only weight of solution. So from the weight of solution, find the volume using density, then you can easily attempt your question. Very good. Now, they're saying to get a 12% volume by volume solution of alcohol, how much water should be mixed with 12 ml of what? Alcohol, right? Again, very easy question. I want 12 volume by volume percentage. How much ml of alcohol? Solute is 12, right? Divided by, we need weight of solution. Sorry, we need what here? Volume of solution into 100, right? See carefully. 12 is the given percentage volume by volume. Volume of solute divided by volume of solution into what? 100. So from here, volume of solution is coming how much? If you could have cut it down, it is coming 100 ml. Is our answer is 100 ml? See carefully what they are asking. Is our answer is 100 ml? See it carefully, you are making mistake. You are making mistake, I am giving hint. Please check carefully. In the question, what they are asking? They are asking how much water should be mixed. They are asking how much water should be mixed, right? So you see beta, volume of solution is 100 ml. In that 12 ml is volume of what? Alcohol, right? Plus remaining volume is of water. Don't forget bacha, volume of water added is how much here? It is 88 ml. They are not asking the solution volume, they are asking the water volume. Yes, so answer must be which one? C. Yes, now you are doing right. It should be 88 ml. It should be 88 ml, right? Not 100 ml. Please be careful. This type of questions need ask, and in hurry we make mistake in this question, right? So please first read the question carefully, then go for the answer. Easy question, but sometimes we make mistake, right? This is it. Very good. Now, again very simple question. Please answer me. They are asking which percentage? Volume by volume. 15 ml alcohol in 60 ml water. Tell me better. Tell me the volume by volume percentage of solution. Tell me the volume by volume percentage. Okay, you can see 15 ml our solute, our alcohol solution, 15 plus 60, 75 into 100. Volume of solute divided volume of solution, don't forget about it. So how much coming from here? 5. How much coming? 20. Answer is coming 20. Right? 20 is the answer. Some students are doing 25. So be careful. You have to take the volume of solution, not volume of solvent. Yes, most of you are giving right answer. 20. Clear, bacha? I hope you got all these points right from these 3 terms. Now one question I'm asking. Question is, which term is temperature independent? Out of the 3 terms, beta, I am asking, which term is temperature dependent? We have done 3 things, right? First is weight by volume percentage. Second is weight by weight percentage. Third is volume by volume percentage. Or fourth is all of these. Tell me then, which one is temperature independent? Okay, see carefully, I am asking independent. That's great, great, great. Right. Right answer is weight by weight, because there is no volume term coming in this formula, right? Here we have volume, here we have volume. If volume will come in the formula, that means it is temperature dependent. To be independent, we should not have any volume. Right, right. Very good. Clear, bacha? Now you start our 4th concentration term, that is mole fraction, right? We have to understand. It's a very important topic once again. Very good, very good. Okay, bacha? So please, our next term, 4th term is mole fraction. Our next term is mole fraction, right? First of all, I want to ask you, what is the meaning of fraction? When we say fraction, what that means? Fraction means you will assume whole thing as 1. You will assume whole thing as 1, and then you will say, out of that, if you take some part, we say as fraction. Whenever you are using a word fraction, that means total thing you will take as what? 1. Getting my point? Assume your father brought some sweets for you, and you are saying, father, give me the half fraction. So whatever sweets your father will bring, so out of total you will take how much part? Half part. So half fraction. That means you are considering whole sweets as what? 1. So out of that half you will take, and half some other will take, right? So fraction means total is what? 1. Okay, bacha? I am asking you a very simple question once again. Assume you total have 10 sweets. You total have how many sweets? 10 sweets, right? Out of 10 sweets, you ate 2. Out of 10 sweets, you ate how many? 2. So how much fraction you have eaten? Right? You see, bacha, total was how much? 10. Total was 10, and out of that you ate 2, only 2. So how much? I will say 2 by 10. So how much you have eaten? 1 by 5th fraction. 1 by 5th. Very good. You know very well. You know it very well. So what is the fraction? How much you have eaten divided by how much total was present, right? So it is a fraction. 1 by 5th fraction you have eaten, right? The same thing we will do in mole fraction. Fine, bacha? Let us see the mole fraction. It is our 4th term. right? What is the mole fraction, bache? Assume first of all we will show it by chi, or you can say simply x. Mole fraction I will show by x, or you can say chi, right? For simple terms I will use x word, right, to not confuse you. I am finding the mole fraction of A. I am finding the mole fraction of A. So I will say number of moles of A. I will say number of moles of A divided by total moles. Number of moles of A divided by total moles, right? This is mole fraction of A. Number of moles of A divided by total moles, right? I can say, what is the mole fraction of B? Mole fraction of B is number of moles of B divided by total moles. Divided by total moles, right? Now, the next one, beta, I can say, what is the meaning of mole fraction of C? It means number of moles of C. Number of moles of C divided by total moles. Clear, bacha? Right? Clear? Now look carefully. Imagine we have a box. But imagine we have a box here. Okay, we have a box here, right? In this box, we have some moles of A, some moles of B, some moles of C, right? I'm saying moles of A, how many? Na. I'm writing moles of A, how many? Na. Similarly, I'm saying in this, how many moles of B, beta? Moles of B, how many? Nb. And in this box, I'm saying moles of C. So how many moles of C? Nc. Total moles, how many? Total moles, how many? Total moles, if you count, it is coming, bacha, how much? Total moles, yes everyone? Total moles are Na plus Nb plus what? Nc. Total moles are Na plus Nb plus Nc. Total moles, right? Now, if I want to find the mole fraction of A, so what is the mole fraction of A? I will say moles of A divided by total moles. Moles of A plus moles of B plus moles of C. What is it here? Mole fraction of B. I will say moles of B, moles of A plus moles of B plus moles of C. Right? Very good. Next thing is NC. What is NC? Moles of A. What is XC? Sorry. Moles of A, moles of B, moles of C. That's it. Very, very easy topic. Very easy. Take the moles of that substance for which you have to find the mole fraction divided by total moles. Divided by total moles, right? Clear? You understand it more in more clear way when we'll do some questions. Fine. Now, one more thing very important. One more thing very important. Sum of mole fraction of all the components. Sum of mole fraction of all the components will be equals to 1. Will be equal to what? 1. If you add the mole fraction of all the components, sum will be how much? 1. So here I can say the mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B plus mole fraction of C, definitely sum will always be 1. Clear? Very, very easy topic. As I said in the start, when you are dealing with the fraction means total thing is what? 1. Definitely out of total sweets, if 1 by 5 you have taken, so remaining 4 by 5 your family will eat, right? Total I am taking as what? 1. Clear, bacha? So sum is what? 1. Yes, everyone? So now we will do questions. It will help you to understand it more better, right? Clear, bacha? Right? Done. Very good. Okay. So please answer now this question. Carefully answer the question. We have a vessel here. In this vessel, I have 2 moles of helium. I have 2 moles of helium. I have here 3 moles of methane gas CH4, and I'm saying we have 5 moles of what? SO2 gas. Right? I'm asking here, tell me the mole fraction beta. Please find the mole fraction of helium, find that. Find the mole fraction of CH4 and find the mole fraction of what? SO2. Please do it fast. Very good. Very good. Right answer. Right. Fast. Very good. Is bachcha, see carefully. What is the mole fraction of helium? Moles of helium divided by total moles, right? Moles of helium how many? 2. Total moles how many? 2 plus 3 plus how much? 5. What is coming? 2 by 10 means what is coming? 0.2. Out of total mole, 0.2 fraction for what? Helium. Very good. Next is, what is mole fraction of CH4, right? Mole fraction of CH4 means moles of CH4 divided by total moles. CH4 moles how many, bacha? 3. Divided by total moles how many? 10. 0.3. Right? Next thing is moles of what? SO2. Sorry. Mole fraction of SO2. So moles of SO2 divided by total moles. How many moles? 5. Divided by 10. How much coming? 0.5. 0.5. Very good. Very good. 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. Great. Very good. Okay. Can you check now? Can you check sum is coming 1 or not? Can you check mole fraction sum is coming 1 or not? Tell me, mole fraction sum is coming 1 or not? Yes or no? Answer me yes or no. If I have 3 components, then sum is coming 1 or not? Check carefully. Yes. Sum is 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.5. Sum of the mole fraction of all the component is coming 1. Very good. Fine. Very good. Right. Okay. Now, one more simple question same way. Okay, same question beta. I'm saying here, assume we have glucose. In this solution, we have glucose. Glucose moles are 2. And here, water moles are, I will say 10. 10 moles of water and 2 moles of glucose. Find the mole fraction of glucose. Our question is find mole fraction of glucose in solution. Right. Very good. Yes, everyone. Great. I want to find the mole fraction of glucose, right? So, moles of glucose divided by total moles, right? How many moles of glucose? 2. Total moles how many? 2 plus 10. Yes, 2 by 12 means how much? 1 by 6. Very good. Very good. Now, if I want to ask you, tell me the mole fraction of water also. In this solution, what is the mole fraction of water? What is the mole fraction of water, beta? Can I say 1 minus mole fraction of glucose? You have both the ways. You have both the ways. You have both the ways, right? You have both the ways. So from here, I can say 1 minus 1 by 6. How much can you beta? 5 by 6. 5 by 6. Or you can do one more thing. You can do total moles of water 10. Sorry, moles of water 10 divided by total moles 12. How much is coming? 5 by 6. Same answer is coming. If it's same answer coming, very good. Great. Very good. Yeah, bacha. This is a simple way, simplest question of mole fraction, right? Now we will move to other question. One more question I will take, right? But this time I will give you weight. From weight you have to find the moles and then you have to find what? Mole fraction. Right, bacha? I hope everyone is done up to here. Clear? Yes, fine. Very good. Now, please, imagine we have this box here, we have this vessel. It contains, bacha, it contains 16 gram helium. Right? It contains 32 gram CH4, right? And it contains 1 or I will say 64 gram of SO2. We have 64 gram of SO2, right? I am giving you hint. Molar mass I am telling. Maybe you are not so comfortable in finding molar mass, so I am telling you. It's my job to tell you. You will understand it later. Molar mass of helium is 4 gram per mole. Molar mass of CH4 is 16 gram per mole. And molar mass of SO2 is how much, bacha? 64 gram per mole. And you have to use the formula. Another hint I am giving, how to find number of mole. Number of mole is given weight by what? Molar weight. Given weight by molar weight, right? How to find moles? Given weight by molar weight. So first find the moles and then find the mole fraction of each component, right? Please. Our question is very simple. Find mole fraction of helium, I am saying, or you can say helium also, then for CH4, then for SO2. Yes, everyone, do it fast. Very good. Little star. Yes, very good. You have done this topic, don't forget. You know how to find moles. Given weight by molar weight. Given weight by molar weight, right? Given weight by molar weight. Fine? Okay. Very good. If we check how many moles of helium we have, I am saying once again, given weight by molar weight. What is given weight here? 16 gram. What is the given weight? 16 gram. How much is the molar weight? 4. So how many moles we are getting? 4 moles. Very good. Second thing, CH4. I want to find the moles of CH4. Again, given weight by molar weight. What is given weight here? 32 gram. Molar weight how much? 16 gram. How many moles coming? Again, 2 moles. Very good. Now we want to find the moles of SO2. What is that? 64 given weight. What is molar weight? 64. How many moles coming? 1. So I did the main step. We got the moles, right? Now remaining part easily you can do, right? Remaining part is I want to find the mole fraction of what? Helium. Helium, how many moles? 4 moles. Total moles how many? 4 plus 2 plus 1. How many? 7. 4 by 7. Very good. Mole fraction of CH4. Moles of CH4, 2. Total moles, 7. Moles of SO2, sorry, mole fraction of SO2, 1 by 7. Yes, everyone? Just to check the accuracy, you can check beta, sum is coming 1 or not. 4 by 7 plus 2 by 7 plus 1 by 7 should come how much overall? 1. Because sum of mole fraction of all the components equals to what? 1. Are we clear about this question? From weight find the moles, from moles find the mole fraction. Clear, bacha? Very good. Very good. I hope all of you understood the topic, right? Right. Remaining questions we will see in next class. Okay, bacha? So this is it for today. Remaining questions from mole fraction and next topic, modality, we will see on Monday, right? Okay, bacha, bye, take care, and please read all these notes once again to get more clarity. Bye, bache, see you.
Today in our session of botany, we are going to take our next topic under the morphology of flowering plant. What is that? The seed. Fine. Till now, we have completed up to the topic of the fruit. Before that, we have discussed the flower, which is the reproductive unit of the flowering plants. Again, as per we discussed, we have to undergo revision as per time. Whatever time we are having, we will definitely go with the revisions part. To start with this topic of the seed, let's go with a small revision. Like first, I'm going to ask you the questions from the topic like fruit. Just recently we have completed, then somewhat from the previous topics, right, as per the time what we are having. Meanwhile, the students are joining us and let's revise all the things. In the fruit, just I give you example, you have to say me whether it is a true fruit or is a false fruit we are discussing. Apple, do it have false fruit? In apple do we have false fruit? Very nice. False fruit is there. True fruit is even there, that's right. But we are having in the apple the false fruit as well. What is the technical term I have said you for the false fruit? What is the technical term for the false fruit? I have given you. True fruit, false fruit, both are there. That's fine. Pseudocarp, very nice. We even call it as pseudo word is given for the false. And the true fruit which is there, you call it as eucarp, right? Then even we have discussed the fruits. Two parts are there. Outer wall of the fruit, what we call it as? Wall of the fruit, what we call it as? Pericarp, very nice. So pericarp is the wall around the fruits. And see the words terminology what we are using here. We are taking the word pericarp. Peri means around, carp means fruit. Around the fruit, obviously fruit wall will be there, so it will be pericarp. Right, so to learn the terms, you should know the terminology more, right? The meaning of terminology, you call it as etymology. Technically, what is the prefix and suffix? If you know the meaning, sometimes you need not to mug up the things, you need not to make a rut out the things, that automatically comes in your mind. If peri word is given, means it is around something. Pericarp word is given, means it should be around the fruit. Right, coming to the next question. Okay, in the fruit we discussed the fleshy fruit and the dry fruit. Out of fleshy and the dry fruit, which is having differentiation of 3 layers, epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp, is that in dry fruit or in a fleshy fruits? In which case we are having the differentiation of that into 3 layers. Is that dry fruit or fleshy fruit? Fleshy fruit, very nice. So fleshy fruit is there. Drupe is one of the example under the, or type I can say, under the fleshy fruit. And under the group, we discuss the two examples. One is the mango, one is the coconut, right? In the coconut, what is the edible part? In the coconut, what is the edible part? Come out with the answer, please. Fine, okay, coconut. But I am asking, what is the edible part there? Endosperm, very nice. Dikshita is giving very nice answer continuously. Its name is highlighted again and again, first as well as with the correct answer, right? So please be like that and keep on revision. That's fine. Endosperm, very nice. And two types of endosperm is there in coconut. One, what you can eat. Second, what you drink. Both are endosperm. Means it is edible and even potable. Potable means what you can drink. Edible means what you can eat. So edible part there will be endosperm. What is the edible part in mango then? What is edible part in mango? Both are group. Both are having stony endocarp, right? That is a mesocarp. Very nice. Muskan, very nice. First correct answer given by the student. So please hurry up. You should be revising the thing. If you cannot type it immediately, no problem. But you know the answer. This is most important. Fine. But you should be participating in all these discussions, right? So this is important. Fine. So this about the fruit little bit I discussed. And that fruit is developed from the ovary, or it can develop from parts other than the ovary. If other than the ovary, you call it as a false fruit. If it is from the ovary, you call it as true fruit. And it is formed after the fertilization. Now we discussed yesterday, coming on our today's topic, we discussed last time that in the fruit, we are having the parts. Which two parts we have discussed here? We have taken here, it is having pericarp. Then we have discussed it is having the seeds, right? Yesterday we have completed this part. Based on the pericarp, we have discussed the types of fruits. Today our focus will be on the part that is the seeds. Seeds are the parts of the fruit. And we discussed if we need seedless fruits, we have to depend upon parthenocarpic fruits, which we create artificially even by spraying some hormones. And you will learn in +1 plant growth and development. There you will learn which hormone help in to create artificially the parthenocarpy, or naturally how it happens in plants, right? So parthenocarpic fruit, they will not have the seeds. So we are not discussing about that one of the category. Generalized thing we are discussing in the fruits which are having the seeds. So we have to focus on this part today, right? So if I am discussing about one seed here, can I say it is further consists of which part? It further consists of seed coat. In your book now, when you will read, they will write seed coat or seed coats like this, either in a singular form or plural, because if it is having two layers, then seed coats, and very less examples will be there which is only having one layer. That's why they have given even seed coat even there, right? Along with that, the embryo, which is going to give the next generation of that plant, that embryo will be there. Now further, this embryo you will find it is having further parts of that. What is that? It consists of the embryonal axis, right? It consists of embryonal axis. Add on to that, even it is having cotyledon. Again you will find here cotyledon like this or with the S. It means singular or the plural. Means one cotyledon is a case of monocots. Then you will say embryonal axis plus one cotyledon. If dicots, then you have to say cotyledons, right? So in a bracket giving S, that means they want to say that it can be less than 2 means 1. That will be in monocot, and 2 will be in case of the dicots, right? So do understand what your NCERT want to convey you. There is some meaning, that's why they are writing in your NCERT, and follow always NCERT. If you have doubt with one reference book and NCERT, always follow NCERT at that point, right? Because when you appear for NEET exam, no, the final key is prepared based on your your basically based on your NCERT book, right? So follow that part. I repeat again, fruit is made up of pericarp and seeds, no doubt. One single seed can be there in a fruit, or it can have many. Like for example, one seed can be there, for example, in case of mango, right? It can have more than one, means many seeds can be there. For example, in case of the watermelon, and even in case of orchids, right? We will find those who are having more seeds, obviously they will have capacity to create more biomass in the nature. Now what is this biomass? You will learn in the ecology. Biomass, for a meanwhile, let me to say you in a simple word, more plants, right? So if a fruit is having more seeds, definitely it will create so many plants, right? If it is having one seed, so obviously it will create the one plant. So if a fruit is having many seeds, its capacity is to make the so many number of the plants in the nature, and further that plant will have from one fruit further many seeds and so on, that can create a big more mass of the plant on this planet, right? So do remember, seed cannot be always one or always many. It can be one, it can be many, depending upon type of fruit what we are discussing, right? So this is our like a map in front of you, what we have to discuss today, right? We have to discuss about the seed coat, the embryo, embryonal axis, including the cotyledon under the embryo in monocots as well as in dicots, right? So that's why flowcharts are important to build, so that you should know what you have to learn overall in a chapter. First of all, that map should be clear. Then further to move minutely with every step, then you should not be lost there. You should know your main headings. This is always a prime thing, right? Okay, now coming to the seed coat. First of all, the seed coats are usually 2 in number, right? Or mostly it will be 2, right? The name of that will be testa and the tegmen, right? And this thing you will take usually in case of the dicots, because in monocots generally they are fused. Testa and tegmen are fused. In the case of monocots, usually it is happening, right? In monocots, dicot, it is 2 testa and tegmen, but the number is usually will be 2 in the case of this flowering plants, right? So at least this information, I again repeat, this testa will be the outermost and this one will be the inner layer. Fine. So now let's talk about the seed. Yesterday when I said you, the seed is what? Seed is the ripened ovule, right? Or even you can say it as a mature ovule, which is formed after fertilization, right? When the fertilization is over, then it is going to be formed, right? So here we have discussed about that seed, ripened ovule. What is the ripened ovary? That is the fruit, right? So fruit is the ripened ovary, or you can say this is a mature ovary. Fine. So this is an introduction to the seed. Just now we have discussed, much more we have to take. Now seed coat I already discussed. It is the layers which is present around the seed. The outermost you call it as testa, innermost you call it as a tegmen. They are distinct, very much clear in case of dicots, but it is generally fused in case of monocots. We will discuss in the structure of the monocot seed and dicot seed. You will find a difference between that. Now why this seed coat is there? Seed coat is there to protect this embryo, right? Main thing what is there is an embryo which have to create the next generation of the plant, right? So if it is having this embryo safe and secure, only then the new generation will be coming. So that protection is even given by this seed coat. And once you are sowing the seed, it is having a small pore at the top. We will discuss. It is taking up water. Even seed coat is absorbing the water for the germination of the seed. So main is the protection. Second, even somewhat water can be taken up by the seed coat. Clear? So this is the main function of the seed coat in the seed. Now let's talk about the embryo here. To understand the embryo, first of all, you should understand about embryonal axis, which you even call it as a tegum. Tegum is another term for this embryonal axis. Right? Tegum or embryonal axis, one and the same thing. Now embryonal axis is that thing which earlier even we have discussed when, if you remember, if I suddenly ask you here one question, right? Be alert, listen to that question carefully. Which part of the embryo is forming the shoot system? We already discussed in our initial beginning classes. Which part of embryonal axis is forming the shoot system? So that is a plumule. Which is forming the root system is a radical part, right? So today we are going to discuss that source of root system and the shoot system, what we have discussed in our early classes. When you are sowing the seed, obviously it will create the shoot system and the root system. And the source, you know that plumule and the radical. Very nice. So you are responding and you are revising. That's really very nice. And please do revise with this even when you are coming, so you are already familiar with the terms, and when you are sitting in the class, it is sort of a revision for you, and new more things you are going to listen at that time, right? Okay, so this is about the introduction of the seed. Now let me to talk about this embryonal axis. For this thing, I am taking a dicot seed here. Dicot seed I will take, and dicot seed, obviously it is showing with its seed coat, and along with that even it is showing with the embryo. Embryonal axis will be there, right? Embryonal axis with how many cotyledons now? 2 cotyledons. Now we have to write here the 2 cotyledons. This is the main thing. And here is definitely, without any fear, you must write it, outer testa and the tegmen, right? 2 layers are there. Now how it appears, this 2 cotyledons, how it is arranged on this embryonal axis. Let's check on one diagram here. See, when we are taking this diagram, this is the picture of gram they have shown. Like for example, I am taking like black gram. When you are soaking this gram into water overnight, soak it, right? It will take up the water. From which point it is taking up the water? From this micropyle. Micropyle is what? It is a pore which is present at the tip of the seed. This is the tip of the seed, right? So can I say this is an apex part? Apex part, even earlier I said you this is the tip part. This is the base part of the seed. Now what is the hilum? This is the hilum part. They want to say in your NCERT, when you open, they are putting the arrow here. Actually the arrow must be here. If I am going to close this thing, this is not an arrow, you have to consider. In your NCERT book, even new book, they have given like this. Don't go after like this, you have to take this as an hilum, right? So hilum is like a scar, right? When, like in human beings, you know now, the child is attached to its mother with the cord, umbilical cord. When you cut that, that scar is still there on the region of attachment. That how we were attached to our mother, right? In the same way here, seed is attached to its mother in the ovary part through placenta. We discussed that, right? So the point of attachment of the seed to its mother body, that scar which is left, that you call it as a hilum part, right? So meanwhile, just you know, the seed outside, you will find these 2 main things. One is the pore, or you can call it as a micropyle, which is on a tip part, and one you will find a scar like this. For example, I have taken here the example of gram. when you soak it overnight, you press it, it will divide into the two cotyledons. And if I talk about the monocot seed, like in rice, soak it overnight and press it. When you press it, then what will happen? Will it split into two like this? It is not. That type of seed you call it as monocot seed. So here we are not right now discussing about monocot. We are discussing about dicotyledonous seed. The word is what? Dicotyledonous seed. Right? Technically, this is a complete name. We can call it as dicots even, but actually the correct term scientific is the dicotyledonous seed, which become like an adjective. Which type of seed? Dicotyledonous seed it will be, right? So coming to the point now, two cotyledons they have shown. So these two are what thing? These are the two cotyledons. And now check on this point, everyone, just have a look on this point. This is very important. This is very minute diagram. I try to make it large, but if I will make it more large, then pixels will be disturbed. But same diagram is in your NCERT, right? If I take some means other pics, then maybe it is going to be different from your NCERT book. So this diagram should be same from there. When you see this part, very small part, this one, this you call it as what? This is the embryonal axis, which I said you the tigrum part, right? Now what is special here? Why it is so special? Because obviously it has to give rise to the new generation. When you will see this embryonal axis part, can you see this is a point of attachment of cotyledons to this embryonal axis? This is the point of attachment of the cotyledons with this embryonal axis. And actually some part is upside and some part is down. The part which is up, which they have shown very small, if I make it large like this part you call it as what? This part you call it as epicotyle part, right? Let me to make it like this, or with the dark color, let me to make it like this one. This complete. I repeat again, epicotyle is a part of the embryonal axis from the point of attachment till the tip, this part. This you call it as epicotyle part. Fine. Below to that, this part, this one, right? Epi means above, coty means cotyledons, above the cotyledons, epicotyle. Below that, try to make the word from your side, right? Meanwhile, I am labeling that, try to make that from your own side. Below is what? Hypo. So it will be hypocotyle part. Are you getting that? So don't get confused with the terminology. You should have good knowledge of prefix and suffix. If it is so, then you can manage most of the things. Are you getting that? So this is epicotyle part. This is the hypocotyle part. Now in your book, they have labeled the plumule. Now what is the plumule part? Plumule is the tip of this part. This is the plumule. If I am taking this now, this is the plumule. This is what thing? Radical. Are you getting that? This is what thing? Radical. Now the arrow is gone. Don't see the arrow because it is very small given in your book. I just enlarge this point. Are you getting that? So keep in your mind the enlarged part upside, that is epicotyle. Epicotyle ends into what thing? It is ending into plumule part. It is ending into what thing? Plumule part. And the hypocotyle end into which part? Radical part. Are you getting that? So this is very, very important question. Please do keep in your mind. If they are saying from the point of attachment up to the radical, point of attachment up to radical, which region is there of embryonal axis? Hypocotyle. Which region is there? Hypocotyle. And above that, what is there? Epicotyle. But now if they ask like this, epicotyle ends into what thing? It will end into plumule at the upper side. And the lower part, hypocotyle, end into which part? Radical part. Hypocotyle end into the radical part. Are you getting that? So why I can say that this is a seed of dicotyledonous? Because it is having the two cotyledons. Are you getting that? How many cotyledons are there? Two cotyledons are present over there. Are you getting? That's why it is the seed of a dicot. One example I have given you, the gram. Even you can know there, the example is a gram. Even you can say the pea. Even in case of the bean, it will be all dicots. Are you getting that? Same thing, after soaking, you split it, you get it like this, right? And outside, just now I said you, what is there outside to that? There are the 2 layers, right? How many layers are there outside? 2 layers are there, right? Outer one you call it as what? Testa. Inner one, what you call it as a tegma or tegmen. Are you getting that? So this is the structure of the dicotyledonous seed. And you will find embryonal axis, epicotyle, hypocotyle, plumule, radicle, everything in monocot as well. But there 1 or 2 things are extra, and what that terminology we will discuss. But what thing is less? They are having 1 cotyledon. They don't have 2 cotyledons in case of the monocots, right? But 2-3 terms will be new, you will find there, right? After this dicot, let's talk about the monocot seed, right? Now what is that? So in the structure of monocotyledonous seed, I have taken here the example of, we are taking here the example of the maize. Do remember, maize, other common name is corn as well. Maybe in exam they are not giving you the word maize, they are giving corn. One and the same thing, right? Excuse me. So maize and corn are one and the same thing. And what is the scientific name here? Zea maize. This is a scientific name of the maize. This seed in front of you is what? Monocotyledonous seed. What example I framed here? Maize, or even commonly you can call it as a corn. And scientific name you call it as Zea maize. Clear? And what is its part now? Obviously, this is the seed and it is having the seed coat. But which type of seed coat it is having? It is having membranous seed coat. And I said you here testa and tegmen are fused there, right? They are fused, testa and tegmen. They are membranous, right? And even when you will see your book, they will find here, you will find here the fruit wall even given. Even the word they have given seed coat. But can you see there is no difference here between seed coat and the fruit wall? Why it is so? Because here the seed coat and the pericarp or the fruit wall, the seed coat along with the fruit wall, they are fused. Are you getting that? Now the one seed of the maize, you can say it as a fruit, even you can say it as a seed. Both way it is correct. One seed of maize, you can call it as fruit, even you can call it as a seed, because one seed is representing the fruit. Their fruit wall and seed coat have been fused. And seed coat, I already said you, it is only having one membrane, reason it is fused, and it is means testa tegmens are fused. They become membranous here, and pericarp even getting fused there and giving this single one layer around this seed. I hope so this point is clear. Fine. Okay. Now what extra thing in monocot? One thing is less. I already said you cotyledon here will be 1. In dicot it will be 2. Right here you will not find any cotyledon as a labeling given. Reason why? Because here they are putting the term here as a what? As a scutellum. Are you getting that? The functional cotyledon. Scutellum is the functional cotyledon of the monocots. Are you getting that? Now can you see here, this cotyledon is like this, right? You are looking to the seed from the lateral side. Lateral side means like now I in the camera I am like this, na? This is going to be the lateral view. This is the lateral view of that, right? From the side you are looking. This is the front view. So from the lateral side you are viewing that thing in your book. Fine. So when you see on the lateral side, no, then you will find on the lateral side one cotyledon is there. On other side, back side, obviously they will not have cotyledon because it is having one cotyledon. But the second cotyledon try to appear, but it become non-functional. That you call it as epiblast. Epiblast. Epiblast is what? This is a non-functional cotyledon. Right now we are discussing all the matter in the monocot. Keep in your mind, epiblast is the term we are using for non-functional cotyledon, or you can say it is not developed, it is going to be reduced one, ruminant one, nothing is there, only the presence is there, only rudimentary one, which is on the back side, on the second lateral side. Obviously, if I am standing here, one lateral on this side, one on this side, just to explain you, right? In the same way here, seed you are looking from the lateral side, one lateral is in front of you, one lateral is on back side. Back side, it tried to develop the second one, but it fails, and that failed or non-functional cotyledon you call it as epiblast. But functional one, which we say it is having one cotyledon, that you call it as scutellum here, right? One thing you must clear. Now what extra? Now can you see here endosperm word is written? Endosperm. In the maize, actually what you are eating full grain. But which is the most edible part here? That will be the endosperm. This is the main endosperm region, and it is surrounded by a protein layer. That layer you call it as aileron layer. Aileron layer, it is proteinaceous. It is made up of protein. What I use the word? Proteinaceous. Proteinaceous means which is formed from the protein. Chemical composition is protein. But endosperm is having maximum content of carbohydrates there. Other things as well, but maximum amount is of carbohydrates. Now for we people, we are eating endosperm. What is the use of endosperm to this seed itself? What it is helping actually? For this point, let me to take one more extra slide for this, so that I can easily explain you. Actually the word now we are discussing what thing? Endosperm. Endosperm, why it is there? Once this embryo develops, or during the development of embryo, during the embryonal development, they need the food. Who is providing that food? That is the endosperm, right? This endosperm, right, this will provide the food, right? So during the embryonal development, endosperm that will provide nourishment, right? And where the embryo is developing, this is developing inside the seed. Are you getting that? So once the seed is developing, inside the embryo is developing. But to make them develop, who is feeding them? Endosperm is feeding them. And during that feeding process, the endosperm can still remain, you use the word still persist. Such type of seeds you call it as endospermic seeds. What do you call it as? Endospermic seeds. Still after getting so much nourishment, if still it is there in the seed, such seeds you call it as endospermic seeds. And this is the feature usually, again I am using the word usually because you will have some exceptions here even. So here it generally or usually it is the case in monocots. This is usually the case of monocots, right? But if it is going to be completely consumed, when it is going to be completely consumed, that seeds you call it as non-endospermic seeds, right? That seeds you call it as non-endospermic seeds. Are you getting that? So do remember, two categories of seeds I have discussed with you. Endospermic seeds. Second, what I said you, non-endospermic seeds. Just to clarify the concept, what do you mean by the endosperm? Again repeat, endosperm is nourishing or providing nourishment or food to the developing embryo. If that uptake is sufficient, after that they had grown up, they still don't want that, still the endosperm is there. Such type of seed you call it as endospermic seed. This is the usual feature in case of monocots, right? And here completely consumed when it is not there now in the case of seed. Now it is consumed totally, completely. Such type of seed you call it as non-endospermic seed. And usually here the example will be from the dicots. Are you getting that? Why the word usually? Because exceptions are there. Just now you should know the terms. This is more important. That's why here in case of the monocot seed, you will find the big part still is of endosperm present. Last time we discussed coconut. I said you endosperm is edible part, right? So it is monocot. So it must have endosperm. But double endosperm is there. Double means it is having liquid form and even in the form of the solid. Fine. So both the types are there in case of coconut. Right now we are discussing the solid part. Obviously others are having the solid part of endosperm. Only one type of endosperm here. We are taking maize. So this is endosperm part. I hope so the endosperm is clear to you. And which layer is surrounding the endosperm here? Aleuron layer. What is the chemical composition of that aleuron layer? That will be proteinaceous. And here there is no differentiation between the fruit wall and the seed coat because they have been fused here. One seed you can call it as one fruit even in this case of the maize what we are discussing right now. Now let's talk about the embryonal axis, right? So additional thing endosperm I discussed, and this is the cotyledon which is like a shield. Can you see it is like a protecting which thing? This embryonal axis. So it is as shield, the scutellum. The scutellum is acting as a shield, right? It is like a shield around this embryonal axis. Now embryonal axis I already said you upper part epicotyle, lower part hypocotyle. And here now additional thing is what? Plumule region is there and some leafy things which need to appear later, they are shielding. But do remember this one, coleopetile, right? Now what is this coleopetile? This coleopetile is the hollow foliar structure which is covering as a protection to this plumule part. Why this need a plumule part, this extra protection which is not there in case of dicots actually? See, when the dicot plumule is coming out from the seed, it make a hook like this, right? They don't need the protection because once it is coming out from the soil, no, due to friction, this upper tip part can be damaged. So they make a hook like this. So they don't need the protection. But in monocot, what happened? That hook formation is not there. So they are coming out like this. So they want a protection around it. So what that protection here is of? That is of coleopetile, right? So while the differentiation when they are forming and you call them as what thing? You say coleopetile, these are the hollow foliar structures, right? For which thing I have mentioned that part? This thing is for the coleopetile, right? Plumule I already said you, this is the precursor. Precursor means before the shoot system, the plumule will be there. It is giving rise to the shoot system, right? Now coming to the next part, the hypocotyle part, I already said you, it is having over there the radicle. Now radicle is having extra protection of what thing? Coleorhiza. Coleorhiza. Coleorhiza and coleopetile are not there in dicots. It will be only in case of the monocots. So what is coleorhiza? For this they are using the word, they are undifferentiated sheath. This is a sheet. Sheet means just a layer around the radicle. In the initial stage, when the properly things are not formed, then they will still persist over there, and means they are protecting the initial stages of the radicle before getting into the root. After that, root is having the root cap as well. You will learn in anatomy how the root cap as a protection on the tip of root is formed, because root has to penetrate throughout its life in the soil. They need the protection throughout its life, then root cap will help in that part. But in initial, who is helping them? That will be the coleorhiza. Do remember here extra words what we have learned in context to monocotyledonous seed. One is endosperm, being usually monocot still is having the persistent endosperm, and that why this seed is endospermic seed. And then aileron layer we have discussed, which is a protection around this endosperm and a layer around this endosperm, and you call chemically it is a proteinaceous layer. And then scutellum, it is no doubt as a cotyledon, but a special term is given here as a scutellum. Coleoptile is a hollow foliar structure. Hollow means just like an empty thing, but like a leaf. Foliar means like a leaf. That structure which is surrounding the plumule part. Then after that radicle is having extra layer around that, you call it as coleorhiza. Wherever the word rhiza, rhizo is coming, that is related to roots. So that you should not confuse between the coleoptile and coleorhiza. So coleorhiza is surrounding the root part, means the initial root part, which is a radicle. So coleorhiza, here will be the coleoptile. Epiblast, I said you, this try to form the second cotyledon, but it is non-functional, very reduced, very small, which will be on second lateral side of this seed, right? So can I say structure of the monocotyledonous seed, right? It is a simple but complex in their another way, the way we have discussed. And even between this topic, we have discussed one more thing. What is that? I discussed with you the difference between the endospermic and non-endospermic seeds. So we have the different types of seeds. One criteria just now I discussed, whether they have persistent, means still leftover endosperm is there or not. On that grounds we have said endospermic and non-endospermic seeds. Now what is the importance of seeds? Why we are discussing seeds so much? One thing I already said you, the seeds are the results of this sexual reproduction in the case of flowering plant. To the plants, how it is beneficial, seed can disperse means taken up from one place to another, so that the strength of that plant will be increasing, their number should be more throughout this planet. See, one fact is truth, that always the things which are more in number, they have more you can say dominance on this planet. So every organism try to be dominant. For that thing they need to reproduce, they have to give the more number. That's why the seed is the source for the flowering plant to give its big number. Are you getting that? That big number is given through the seed when it is going to disperse. Disperse means it has to go from one place to another. They have their own mechanism even to get dispersed, but they should have some protection so that in that journey of dispersion, they should not be getting destroyed. So for this, what they are having, seed coats, we already discussed that. And second, one more thing you should know, that meanwhile, when the seed is in a mode of dispersal, right, they should be dry, means hardly it is having 10 to 15% of water as per their mass. Very less amount of water is there in its body, right? It seems to be dry. It seems to be dry, but actually still it is having how much of water? 10 to 15% of water. After that, what we need to sow the seed? We need what thing? Water. Water for germination of seed we need. Now can I say total journey of seed depends upon water. It should not be more than 10 to 15%. If it is so, then you cannot store seeds in for your future use. Like in your kitchens, you are having rice, pulses, right? You are having so many different types of seeds in your kitchen. You cannot store for longer time if it is having water. Can I say it should be dehydrated, right? Dehydrated means without water. If water is there, it will spoil it, right? To preserve the thing for longer time, it should be dry, and nature itself is making it dry. But when you wanted to sow it, it will get proper oxygen from the soil pores, they will get proper nourishment from the soil, and suitable temperature is there which make them to sprout. Are you getting that? So optimum condition must be required. Then the water percent is much higher, 70 to 80% approximately. They will enjoy that water, and you know that from micropyle they are taking. And meanwhile, when they are dispersing, their embryo will be is showing slow, or you can say it is showing the metabolism, which is going to slow down. It is going to slow down the metabolic. Now, what is that term? All the reactions what is going on in the living organism, that you call it as metabolism. So that metabolism slows down. But if it is stopped, then we can say an organism is dead. We don't want embryo should be dead there in the seed. We want them to living. That's why the water is there. 10 to 15% is required. But we are not saying 0%, right? If 0%, it will be killed. But we don't want it more as well, because we want to save it for future. For farmers, it is very good thing. The dehydration and the lowering of the metabolism, that you call it as a dormant stage. What do you call it as? Dormant stage of the seed. Means it is living, the embryo is living, but metabolically it is slowed down. Dormancy is the process. Dormant is like an adjective, dormant seed, right? So dormancy and dehydration is good for a farmer, so that it can store the seed and it can use it for the next season, right? So this is all about the seed. The importance in the last we have discussed, and we are about to end this morphology in the flowering plant. Next session we are going to meet with a new topic. Up to here, please go through these topic and revise it and compare it the way we have discussed, right? Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Today is the 7th lecture. 7th time I am going to meet you, and I think that you finished the form, that admission form already you finished. Okay, so if not done, do it fast. Not done, do it fast. Bell begin, half done. Okay, so now just in the last class I said, say me, what about this? I said about the examples of mollusca, and I am starting from mollusca. That just see, I said the short form. Arey papa, September, October mein doha chalo. It means what I want to say, this is A for aplysia. A for aplysia, that is the C here. Aplysia is known as the C here. P for phyla. P for pinctada. S for sepia, cuttlefish. O for octopus, that is the devilfish. M for mollusca. D for, that is the dentalium. And what is here? C, that is Chaetopleura. And L for loligo. So in the last class we have discussed examples related with the mollusca. Anyone remembering what the short form I said about the echinodermata? Anyone remembering what the short form I said about the echinodermata? Anyone will say what the short form I said about the echinodermata? If you are really, yes, Neela, Vani, Aishwarya, come on Europe again. Very good. I said exactly this. A for asterias, that is the starfish. Okay, A for asterias, that is the starfish asterias. C for cucumeria, that is known as the sea cucumber. A for ophiuria, that is known as the brittle star. E for echinus, that is known as the sea urchin. A for antedon, that is the feather star. Okay, so I said 5 examples. Is okay. You have written your example is Shrabya, but it is coming here. That is the Neelavani. What can I do? Write the correct name. Okay, write the correct name, beta. Then only I will know. So now starfish, asterias, starfish already said yesterday. Then echinus known as the sea urchin. This is sea urchin. Antedon known as the feather star, already said. Then cucumeria, sea cucumber. Ophiuria, it is known as the brittle star. So already we have discussed about the echinodermata. Okay. Now coming, I think I said up to the chordata, up to this hemichordata also. Why it is hemichordata? Hemi means half. Hemi means half. They are the half chordates. Why they are considered as the half chordates? So please see why they are known as the half chordates. So hemichordata, half chordata. Previously they are included as a subphylum of chordata. But now they are included in a separate phylum. They are included in a separate phylum under non-chordata. But they are included as a separate phylum under non-chordata. Previously, they included as a subphylum of chordata, but now they are included as a separate phylum under non-chordata. Question arises, why? Yenduku. Okay, why it is so? So now just coming here, why? Because in hemichordata there is one structure. That structure is known as the stomochord. That structure is known as the stomochord. And in chordates there is one structure that is known as the notochord. So previously they were thinking that stomochord is the notochord. Previously they were thinking that stomochord is the notochord, and that is why they included the hemichordata as a subphylum of chordata. But now it is clear that stomochord is different and notochord is different. See, stomochord is different and notochord is different. It is present in this region. Stomochord is a part of digestive system. Stomochord is a part of digestive system. Notochord is a structure which is forming the vertebral column. Getting? So entirely different structures are there. Balanoglossus, one example, they are looking like the tongue. That is why they are known as the tongue worm. Getting? Why they are known as the tongue worm? Because they are looking like the tongue. So that is the tongue worm. Balanoglossus, one example. Saccoglossus, another example. When you will come to college, I will show you how to draw the diagrams. But now we are having limited time, so just I am showing that this is the diagram and we are running. Getting? So this is the one thing that you have to remember. This you have to remember. This is the hemichordata. Till time we have completed how many phylums? Anyone will say till time we have completed how many phylums? Till time how many phylums we have completed? Say me in terms of number. 8, 9, 10. What is your answer? Till time how many phylums we completed? Yes, someone has given the correct answer, 10. Say along with me. First phylum Porifera, second Coelenterata, third Ctenophora, fourth Platyhelminth, fifth Aschelminth, sixth Annelida, seventh Arthropoda, eighth Mollusca, ninth Echinodermata, 10th Hemichordata. So till time we have completed 10 phylum. I will write here Porifera, done. Coelenterata, done. Ctenophora, done. Platyhelminth, done. Aschelminth means nematoda, done. Annelida, done. Arthropoda, done. Mollusca, done. Echinodermata, done. Hemichordata, done. So now we are coming on the last phylum of animal kingdom, that is the phylum number 11, that is the Chordata. So now you can divide the animal kingdom into two groups. Animal kingdom, you can divide the animal kingdom into two groups. What are the two groups? You can say one group is the non-chordata. One group is the non-chordata and second group is the chordata. One group is the non-chordata and what is the second group? Second group is the chordata. So you can divide the animal kingdom into two, non-chordates and chordates. anyone will say, in non-chordates, how many phylums we have discussed? In non-chordates, how many phylums we discussed? Anyone will say, in non-chordates, how many phylums we discussed? Fastest finger first. Yes, 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 yes. 10. It started from Porifera up to that is the hemichordata. All are included in non-chordata. These all are non-chordates. You can say in simple, those who are not chordate, they are the non-chordate. Simple enough. So this is the 1 point. 10 phylums we have already completed, that is the non-chordata. So now today I am going to start chordata. Clear? What is the meaning of chord? Chord means they are having a rod-like structure. Chord, they are having a rod-like structure. Chord means they are animals, those who are having a rod-like structure, that is known as the notochord. Notochord, a rod-like structure is present in their life. That is why it is known as the chordata. Clear? A rod-like structure is present in their life. That is why it is known as the notochordata. Notochordata is a rod-like structure which is originated from the mesoderm. Mesoderm. You can ask me, what is mesoderm? So there are two types of animals. Few animals are known as the diploblastic and few are the triploblastic. Few are diploblastic and few are diplo. They are the diploblastic, and few animals are triploblastic. Diploblastic animals, diplo means 2, triplo means 3. Diploblastic animals having 2 layers. One is the outer layer, that is the ectoderm. One is the inner layer, that is known as the endoderm. Whereas the triploblastic animals, they are having one additional layer. What is the name of this additional layer? That is present between outer and inner, in the middle. That is why the name is the meso. Ectoderm, outer layer. Endoderm, inner layer. What is present between ectoderm and endoderm? In between the ectoderm and endoderm, what is present? That is the mesoderm. That is the mesoderm. That is why it is known as the mesoderm middle layer. So mesoderm is forming a structure that is known as the notochord. So animals, those who are having notochord in their life, they are known as the chordata. And phylum chordata, on the basis of presence of notochord, phylum chordata is classified into 3 subphylum. Phylum is classified into 3 subphylum. Phylum chordata, it is classified into how many subphylum? It is classified into 3 subphylum. Very good. Okay, still you have not changed. Neelavani, your name. Urochordata, very good. Cephalochordata and vertebrata. Very good. You have written absolutely correct. Phylum chordata classified into 1. That is known as the urochordata. Urochordata. Second one, that is known as the cephalochordata. Cephalochordata. And third one, that is known as the vertebrata. Urochordata, cephalochordata, and what is the third one? That is the vertebrata. Urochordata, cephalochordata, and what is the third one? That is the vertebrata. In urochordata, the notochord is present only, kevalam, only in larval tail. Only in larval tail. In urochordata, the notochord is present only in the larval tail. And this notochord is absent in adults. This notochord is absent in adults. This notochord is absent in adults. That is why this phylum, Euro means tail. Normally, we are using the term Euro means tail. So, just see that you have to remember in Eurochordata, the notochord is present only in larval tail. It is absent in adult. That is why this subphylum is known as the Eurochordata. Cephalo. Cephalo means head. The meaning of cephalo, that is the head. Meaning of cephalo, that is the head. So, notochord extends from head to the tail region. Head to the tail region. That is why it is known as the cephalochordata. Head to tail. The notochord starts from head and it goes up to the tail. That is why this is known as the cephalochordata. Cephalochordata. And vertebrata, what is about the vertebrata? The notochord is present during embryonic stage. The notochord is present during embryonic stage. And in adults, it is converted into the vertebral column. Vertebral column, that is known as the backbone. I think you know vertebra, vertebral column, backbone of our body, that is the vertebral column. So, on the basis of position of notochord, the phylum Chordata is classified into three subphylum: Eurochordata, Cephalochordata, Vertebrata. Eurochordata means notochord is present only in the larval. It is absent in adult. Cephalochordata, it extends from head to tail. And one very interesting thing that you have to remember, in cephalochordata, the notochord persists. The notochord persists throughout the life. The notochord persists throughout the life. Here, it is persisting throughout the life. The notochord persists throughout the life. Getting? So, this is the one point that you have to remember. Are you getting? So, this is the one point that you have to remember. Three subphylum: Eurochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Now, coming on this one, that is the Eurochordata. I already said about the Eurochordata. Why it is known as the Euro? Euro means tail. Notochord is present only in larval tail, and it is absent in adults. The notochord is absent in adults. That is the Eurochordata. In Cephalochordata, it extends from head to tail region and it persists throughout the life. Persist means present. The notochord is present throughout the life. That is why it is the cephalo. Cephalo means head. Okay, cephalo means head. Now we are coming on the first subphylum, Eurochordata. Eurochordata. So please, before going on it, just note down. Eurochordata and Cephalochordata, you have to remember, they are exclusively marine. They are exclusively marine. It means they are living only or totally in the marine water. Eurochordata and Cephalochordata, they are exclusively marine, living in the marine water. Together they are known as the Protochordata. Together they are known as the Protochordata. Eurochordata and Cephalochordata together known as the Protochordata. Proto means primitive. Chordata means chordate. Primitive chordates are known as the Protochordata. So three subphylum are there. One is the Urochordata, one is the Cephalochordata, and what is the next one? That is the we can say that vertebrata. Now I said Urochordata and Cephalochordata, they are known as the Protochordata. Anyone will say, what is the second name for chordates? Anyone will say, what is the second name of chordates? That is the vertebrates. Vertebrates are also known as, like Urochordata, Cephalochordata, they are known as the Protochordata. Anyone will say vertebrata is also known as what is the next? Like there are two types of bacteria, na? Proto, and that is the second one, vertebrata. Anyone will say vertebrata, it is also known as the Euchordata. Vertebrata, it is also known as the Euchordata. U means true. They are the true chordates. That is why they are known as the vertebrata. Euchordata. Clear? Vertebrates are also known as the craniata. There is one term, cranium. Cranium is also known as the brain box. Like in us, the brain is protected in a bony structure. That structure is known as the cranium. So animals, those who are having cranium, brain box for the protection of brain, they are known as the craniata. Are you getting? So who is known as the Protochordata? Urochordata and Cephalochordata, collectively known as the Protochordata, and vertebrata is also known as the Euchordata, or it is also known as the craniata. Cranium means brain box. So this is the one point you have to remember. Now I am coming on the next one. What are the examples of Urochordata? Okay, Urochordata. See, first one more point. Urochordata is also known as the tunicata. Urochordata is also known as the tunicata. Why? Because their body is protected in a tunic. Tunic means covering. Their body is protected in a covering which is made up of cellulose. Their body is protected in a covering which is made up of cellulose. So tunic, covering, cellulose covering is there. That is why the Urochordata is also known as the tunicata. So I said Urochordata. Yes, you said that Urochordata also known as the tunicata. Why it is known as the tunicata? Because body is present in a tunic, covering, and that covering is made up of cellulose. That is why they are the tunicata. So what is the first example of tunicata? Please note down in a sequence. First example is the Ascidia. Okay, first example is the Ascidia. Okay, Neela Beni, you said earlier than me. Good, very good. So now first example is the Ascidia. Very good. Second example of this, that is the Salpa. See, this is the animal which is present inside the tunic, covering, transparent. And after covering, it is looking like this bed. Okay, so this is the one different structure. So this is the one, that Salpa. Second one, that is the Salpa. What is the first example? Ascidia. What is the second example? Salpa. What is the second example? Salpa. The third example is Doliolum. Doliolum. It is the third example, that is the Doliolum. Okay. So what is the short form of this what is the short form of this that Eurochordata? So you have to remember ऐश्वर्या, हमने सपना देखा. So what is A? A for Ascidia, A for Ascidia, Ascidia, H for Hardmania, Hardmania, that is also known as the sea squid, S for Salpa, and D for, that is the Doliolum. So you have to remember the example here. What are the 4 examples of Eurochordata? Ascidia, Hardmania, Salpa, Doliolum. Ascidia, Hardmania, Salpa, Doliolum. Easily you can remember. Ascidia, Hardmania, Salpa, Doliolum. So these are the examples of Eurochordata that you have to remember. After Eurochordata, Semi, how many subphylums of Chordata? How many subphylums of Chordata? I already said how many subphylums of Chordata. Fastest finger first, who is going to reply? How many subphylums of Chordata? Yes, Yuvraj, it is 3, Nikhil 3, Tanmay 3, Mobi plus 3, okay, Susan 3, okay. Semi, what is Protochordata? What is Protochordata? Please give your answer. What is Protochordata? What is Protochordata? Please give your answer. What is Protochordata? Protochordata means group of, yes, Nikhil, you have given the fastest answer. Eurochordata, Cephalochordata, collectively known as the Protochordata. Clear? So coming on the second one, that is known as the Cephalochordata. I already said Cephalochordata means, cephalo means head. The notochord starts from head and it extends up to the tail region. That is why it is known as the Cephalochordata. One more point I said in Cephalochordata related with the notochord. Please reply. What I said about the notochord? What I said about the notochord in Cephalochordata, then I will realize, yes, you are listening peacefully and sincerely. What I said about the Cephalochordata, notochord, head to tail, yes, head to tail, that is correct one. Exclusively marine, that is also correct. Yes, Neela Vani, please change your correct name. Persist throughout the life. Very good. In Cephalochordata, the notochord persists throughout the life. Your reply is showing how sincere you are. So listen the lecture carefully because upcoming 2 years are very crucial for you. Sri Chaitanya Gosala campus is providing a suitable platform for you to get through the NEET exam. What I said, Sri Chaitanya Gosala campus is providing a suitable platform for you to get through the NEET exam. But you know, there is a term success. In this term success, one term is coming, one word is coming, that is the you. Success is not possible without you. So, you most important person, until unless you are not sincere, how you will get the success? Okay? Again I will say, so many people are asking, why Sri Chaitanya? Why to take admission at Sri Chaitanya? So what I observed in last 7 years, I am here for more than 7 years. So see, for the success of a student, what is required? For the success of a student, first thing is required, that is the suitable studying environment. That is provided by the Sri Chaitanya. Here, since morning till night, the time is divided into different parts. Early, we are going to teach whatever required, a selected timetable is there. Then after 2 to 5 and again in the evening, there are study hours. What is the importance of study hour? Whatever we are teaching in the morning, if you are having any doubts, then you can ask in study hour. So most important, that is the suitable environment. And what I said second, enriched study material. When you will come to our campus, our management will provide you the printed books. These books are prepared by our specialists. Okay, those who are throughout the day, those who are working on the papers, new pattern and all. That is why every year we are changing our books as per the requirement of NEET exam. So, enriched study material. That is the second thing that you have to remember. Third one, efficient faculties. Efficient faculties means those who are having the knowledge of subject. Then only they will provide you the knowledge to get through the NEET exam. So that is the third one. And the most important, good management. Good management. You know, C. Chaitanya is started by our respected Dr. Sir. Okay. And nowadays it is managed by Susma Madam. So a better management is here. And they are caring individual to individual. It means in my class, if 80 students are there, I am able to know them by their face. So, and one more thing, that is the family environment. Here we are teaching, but we will celebrate the new year also now. Okay, so that all the things are there, and all the things together, they are just creating very good environment for your success. So that is why I said it's a better place, it's a suitable place for your selection. So if you want to get a seat in medical college, you is most important, your hard work is important, but our expertization is also important. Okay, so expertization is provided by C. Chaitanya. Okay, so just fill the form very fast, take the admission very fast, because the process is going on. So now coming on to this one, that is the cephalochordata. Cephalochordata, just see, I said this is the notochord. And notochord, it persists throughout the life. Notochord, it persists throughout the life. It started from head to the tail region. This is the tail region, and here it is the head region. So notochord, it extends from head to the tail region. That is why I said it is the cephalochordata. Please do not get confused between notochord and nerve cord. Both the terms are correlated, notochord and nerve cord. Try to remember, nerve cord is a part of neural system. It is a part of neural system. Whereas notochord in adults, it is forming the vertebral column. When college will start, before it, they will send you the information. But eagerly we people are waiting for you, because you all are good, responding in a very good manner. Only request, please write your correct name. Okay. So, sir, pen color change. What color is visible? It is not visible. Okay. So, red color. I am coming on red color. Thank you. So, when college will start, they will inform you. Okay. So, nothing to worry. So, this is the one. When are the offline classes going to start? Soon. I think immediately after the online classes, you have to come to our campus. I think first week of the May or in the last week, management will inform you. Okay, so nothing to worry. Only thing that you have to do registration, admission. Do it fast. Remaining, leave on the C. Chaitanya. They will call you when to come, how to come, and they will allot you the hostel room, all. So it's their tension. Your tension to take the admission. Remaining, they will be here. So this is the one thing that you have to do, that I said that notochord is there and nerve cord is there. So are you getting the difference between notochord and nerve cord? Notochord will form the vertebral column. Okay. Sir, will you repeat when we will come to college? Yes. Sushant, I have shown only the trailer. Still the picture is there. When you will come to our campus now, Animal Kingdom, we will discuss in detail. Okay. Till time we are discussing what are the examples and how we are presenting the things. So that is okay. Sir, Chaitanya, don't call to to that number, I will give okay, okay, no, 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 no. Okay, so we are coming here. So that is the Amphioxus I said. Now coming. Next subphylum is the Vertebrata. Vertebrata, this is one point. We used to say one thing. All vertebrates, see, I am going to say two statement. Are you ready? I am going to say two statement. Okay. Someone is saying, okay, Dhanveer, you are saying, sir, completed it. Okay, very good. So you did it, very good. Now I am going to say two statement. You have to find out the correct statement. Two statement. You have to find out correct statement. Are you ready? Yes. See, first statement is all chordates are vertebrates. What is the statement? Statement number one. All chordates are vertebrates. All vertebrates are chordates. I have written two statements on the board. If you are sincere, please say me which statement is incorrect. Out of these two statements, which statement is incorrect? So this statement is incorrect. I am very happy that you all are replying correct. First statement is incorrect, that all chordates are vertebrates, and second statement is correct, all vertebrates are chordates. I will explain. Okay, answer is not important. Why it is so? So see, phylum Chordata classified into three subphylum: Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Phylum Chordata classified into three: Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. So see, all vertebrates are chordates, correct? All vertebrates are chordates, correct? But all chordates, they are not vertebrates, because few of the chordates, they are Urochordata also, and few of the chordates, they are Cephalochordata also. So are you getting? In NEET exam, they are asking the question like this. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one point you have to remember, that that all vertebrates are chordates, whereas all chordates are not vertebrate. You will get the question like this in NEET exam. Yesterday I said how to remember the exam. Today I am saying how to solve the questions of NEET exam. Like I am writing the four example. One is the salpa. Second one, that is the doliolum. Third, I have written the branchiostoma. And fourth, I have written of the frog. Anyone will say which of the following is a chordata but not included in protochordata? Which of the following is chordata but not included in protochordata? Anyone will give the answer. Which of the following is chordata but not included in protochordata? Yes, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. You all are giving the correct answer. That is the frog. Frog included in vertebrata. So see, the way of saying is different. Thing is the same now. So in NEET exam, they are framing the question on the same concept. You will get the different types of question. So I said that all vertebrates are chordates. All vertebrates are chordates, whereas all chordates are not vertebrates. All vertebrates are chordates, whereas all chordates are not vertebrate. This is the one point that you have to remember. Now, second point, I said that they are having the notochord during embryonic stage, and this notochord is replaced either by cartilaginous or bony vertebral column in adult. So this is the one point. that you have to remember. I have written separately also. All vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Now, before going on the next one, I will write here. See carefully. Phylum Chordata is classified into 3 subphylum. Cephalochordata, that is first one, Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and the third one, that is the Vertebrata. Vertebrata subphylum is divided into 2 groups. One is the Agnatha. And second one, that is the Gnathostomata. Try to get the difference between Agnatha and Gnathostomata. A means absent. Gnatha means jaw. Jaws are absent, then this group of animals is known as the Agnatha. It is including the jawless fishes. Agnatha. A means absent, Gnatha means jaws. Jaws are absent. That is why this group is including the jawless fishes. This group is including the jawless fishes. That is the Agnatha. Agnatha. A means absent, Gnatha means jaw. So in this group, the jaws are absent, so it is the Agnatha. And it is including one class, that is the Cyclostomata. Cyclo means circular. Stomata means mouth. They are having the circular mouth. That is why this class is known as the Cyclostomata. So Agnatha, that is one group, and this Agnatha is including one class, Cyclostomata. In Cyclostomata, there are 2 important examples we will discuss here. One is the lamprey, that is known as the petromygon, and second one, that is known as the myxine, that is known as the hagfish. So you have to remember that subphylum Vertebrata divided into 2, Agnatha and Gnathostomata. So today we have completed up to the Agnatha. Tomorrow I will say about the Gnathostomata, means they are having the jaw. And Gnathostomata divided into 2, one is the apoda, second one, that is the tetrapoda. So tomorrow I will start about the Pisces, amphibia, reptile, birds, mammals. I have to say about these 5 classes. So please read carefully. We will meet again tomorrow. All the best. Thank you. And tomorrow I will ask few questions, basic question based on the past syllabus. Okay. So try to prepare the syllabus. Thank you very much. Thank you.